the halal food options are available at New York City Public School, but I think that many of our parents do not know about this facility. So do you have any statistic of participant Muslim students, or do you have any plan to make them more aware and engage the faith leaders, imams, to aware our parents about that facility? Thank you.
When I ran for office and I met with the Muslim leaders, they gave me a list of things that were important to them. Halal food was one of them, and I committed that we were going to institute it. Also, Juma prayer in city buildings, and we made it access. The call of prayer was not legal in this city, although we rang the bells for Christians. When there was a call of prayer for Muslims, it was not possible. We changed that. Now you could do the call of prayer. We drilled down on those lists of items, and we lived up to it. How we have been successful in getting the message out to people is through the imams. And so if we're not hitting that target audience, then we need to bring the imams together, because that is the role we want our partnership to be. Where's Pastor Monroe's? Yes. Pastor, how often do we bring our imams, our bishops, our rabbis, our Sikh leaders? We are a faith-based administration. And the best way to meet the people is through our religious leader. You will never be a good shepherd if you don't hang out with the sheep. And so it's imperative. If we're failing to get the word out, right, then we need to, I don't know if you come to our gatherings, but we have been meeting with faith-based leaders over and over again. So why don't you talk about some of the work that you're doing?
Yeah, and thank you for that question too as well. I think that we have had numerous conversations not only about the halal in the schools, but also to halal in the migrant shelters. A week ago, we met with the new chancellor, and that was a issue of discussion. And I think that we definitely need to discuss that with you as well, so we can tell you what we've been doing. But we meet all the time, and I would definitely love to engage with you before you leave tonight.
And just to add, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
The mayor gave a very clear directive when we first started having those conversations, the mayor's office of food policy together with the Department of Education before we give it over to the Department of Education. And we expanded the program based on the mayor's commitments. As well as the mayor said, the Azan prayers, Friday the call to prayer. We work very closely from the community with Mayor Bashar, who's here on the dais as well, a member of the Bangladeshi community, and working here specifically in this Bangladeshi community, but as well as this is the first mayor to even convene the imams to have town hall meetings to ensure that contract services, we're aware of how to apply, how do you deal with passport, and how to deal with all these various city services. And through our faith office with Pastor Monroe is having monthly borough tours with faith leaders to identify those needs as well. So, and the mayor also said, talking about city buildings, the first mayor to have Juma prayers in City Hall itself, City Hall Tower, right across the street, has Juma prayers inside city government building as well. So, and also the first mayor to expand not only iftar events, but Eid events from the mayor's office. So just wanted to highlight some of that stuff. We're working very closely with Mir, specifically here in this community, but as well as working with other Muslim leaders throughout all 5 boroughs, specifically the Muslim community, but as well as all faith leaders together with Pastor Monroe's.
Huge for me. Faith leaders play such a vital role, and it's huge for me, Imam, that we get the information to you so you can get the information to those who are your parishioners. That's a very important initiative. We were that way in Borough Hall. Pastor Monroe has been with me since I've been borough president, and he has really led this initiative, and we've been able to do so much. So let's make sure we connect.